Yo, what's going on, everybody? So, unfortunately, I don't have my co-host with me today. However, today we're going to be quickly talking about one of the topics that came out of Saturday night's main event. That's right, it was a great show. We did our review and reaction to it over on the channel. So if you did miss that live, make sure you guys are going over and checking out the VOD of the live stream. Now, today, quick video. But what we're going to talk about today is specifically Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Now, at the end of Saturday night's main event, if you guys didn't know, Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes after the match. Now, after the match, you know, and some of these dark shows or house shows or even like the live events, after, you know, the camera stopped rolling, usually some of the talent come out, they cut a promo for the crowd to thank the house, thank the crowd. And that's pretty much what Cody was doing. And before he even got started, Kevin Owens attacks him from behind, picks him up with a package pile driver, driving his head straight into the mat. Now, originally, this was all done by fan videos. So, WWE then, maybe 20 minutes or so after the fact, posted the full video on Twitter as well as on YouTube. Now, they're really selling this pile driver, ladies and gentlemen. The package pile driver. If you guys don't know Kevin Owens, he formerly went by the name of Kevin Steen on the independent circuit. Now, who else did he use a pile driver on? Randy Orton. Obviously, during the match, too, a couple things here and there where, you know, KO is looking at the camera saying, "Hello, Randy." You had Cody actually hitting an RKO. Michael Cole never said Cody Cutter when he hit him on the announce table. It was described as an RKO. Now, obviously, we can talk about that a little bit later, hinting to me towards, you know, potentially Randy's return and what the mix-up between Cody and Kevin Owens is going to be when he does come back. But today, we're just going to strictly talk about this pile driver and the repercussions of this pile driver. Now, obviously at the end as well, you had Kevin Owens stole the Winged Eagle belt, walked up the ramp, and Triple H met him at the top of the ramp. They had an altercation. Triple H knocks the belt out of his hand. A pushing and shoving match ensued, and then Triple H walked off to go to where, you know, Cody Rhodes was put into the ambulance. Now, here's the question that I want to ask all of you. When is Cody Rhodes returning? Because Randy Orton's been out quite a while now. He's been out a couple weeks, missed Survivor Series, missed Saturday night's main event. I can see them writing Cody off for a little while. Now, he is the big star. He is the top guy. So how long is the question? Now, obviously, SmackDown last week was pre-taped. Okay, so he is not going to be showing up on SmackDown this week. That's a fact. All right? That was, I think, intentionally as well because they didn't want to spoil who would win at Saturday night's main event. They also weren't going to have him, you know, come out with the belt and so on and so forth. But he won't be there. He didn't make an appearance on, obviously, Raw this past Monday. So when is he going to be returning? And also, here's the question. Here's the big question. Will he have to vacate the title? Many opportunities, many, you know, things to come out of this if he actually were to have to vacate this title. That's the big thing. Is he actually going to have to vacate his championship? Will he have to vacate this title? All right, because if they're selling this package pile driver and the pile driver in general as this devastating, completely, you know, chaotic move where, you know, you do a package pile driver or you do a pile driver, people are sent to the hospital, they're pulled out on stretchers, they're no longer able to compete. Now, I will read you really quick what WWE put out. They also reiterated it on Monday Night Raw yesterday. And I believe this is the same verbiage that they used when Randy Orton was taken out by the pile driver. Let me read this real quick, and I'll put it up on the screen so you can read along. WWE puts out on Twitter, breaking. Earlier today, it was confirmed that Cody Rhodes suffered cervical swelling and was kept overnight at a local hospital for observation. While x-rays were negative for a fracture, Rhodes has been officially diagnosed with axial compression of the cervical spine, as well as a cervical strain with spasm. Now, to me, when an average person would read this, right, like this is a work, but that's some serious stuff. Anything to do with your spine or you know, the neck and all that stuff is serious. So, again, this is the question. How long will Cody Rhodes be out of action? That's what I want to know. I want you guys to drop your thoughts down below in the comment section. And just going into a little bit of a prediction here, if he were to have to vacate this title, well, now, if Randy comes back, this is where you can potentially get the mix. You know, Randy comes back and wins the title. Let's say he vacates the title, they do some type of thing, or they do a tournament, or they do a number one contendership. And at the end of it, you have Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. And Randy wins the title. Well, now when Cody comes back, he's going to want that championship. So you can potentially then get, you know, this heel Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. That's just a little speculation that I have. I mean, again, they may be trying to bamboozle us here, you know, and maybe this has nothing to do with, maybe Cody's not going to be out that long. Again, I feel like since they put this out there, that serious of an injury, they'd have to think about keeping him off television for a while. I mean, obviously, again, next week he won't be on television, or this Friday, I should say. Potentially the next week. There is another Saturday night's main event slated for January. So maybe that's when he'll come back. I don't see them keeping their top star babyface off television for quite some time, though, considering it is a work. So it's just something I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about. What do you guys think about them selling this pile driver move to be super devastating? I personally love it, man. I love it because there's a lot of things where, you know, guys aren't selling moves and so on and so forth. So this is meaningful to this story. It shows that, you know, if somebody's going to be using a banned move, a pile driver, well, that guy who's taken at is going to be seriously injured or out of action for some serious time. So I like the idea of this, you know, continued storyline. You know, obviously it happened with Randy and now it's happening with Cody. I do like it. And I'm just curious to see how long Cody is going to remain out of action for. So I want you guys to drop your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Do you guys think that he's going to be out of action for some time? And let us know too, is there going to be a possibility that he's going to have to vacate this title? He may. I think that would solidify this storyline. I just don't know if we're in the direction that they would, you know, go with. But let us know down below in the comment sections what you guys think about this overall. And, yeah, give us your thoughts and opinions. Is he vacating or is he not? And how soon will he be returning? So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new around here, it does really help out the channel. Please put those notification bells on as well so you're not going to miss anytime we upload any content to the channel. And other than that, guys, got your boy Dylan, and we out. Peace.